the phenomenal Jay Styles. He's talking about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker. What's up? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Issue your seat first. Accompanied by Shinsuke Nakamura from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in 218 pounds. The WWE champion. Let's seem to think that AJ Styles made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago. He wondered if he could even fit into WWE. But obviously, he has done more than just fit in. He excelled at this level. Big stage, big fight. AJ Styles is ready. Into from Washington, weighing in 210 one of the biggest underdogs in WWE history. The Dream Cinderella story. After being told he could no longer compete inside the WWE ring, Daniel Bryan fought long and fought hard and recaptured his dream and refuses to let go. He's on the big stage of WrestleMania. For Daniel Bryan and his dream kept freely. WWE Championship. Down the actions. Here comes the master of our men. And there it comes. First, weighing in 385 pounds. The earth is trembling with each step. Following the absolute force of nature, terrifyingly powerful. Hey, Buffalo, we're going to tell me through you around? This state of crisis. Like a little girl. I remember things slightly differently. I was there too. But someone is going to kick these hands. Pumps it. Good time. I think the look with confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation. And his partner, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. that Rollins has been a multi-time champion of Money in the Bank. Debuted it with the Shields with Reigns and Ambrose. Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it with the silence of a smile on their face. Everyone's right. Just like that, this tag team match is underway. Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas. I don't know where Styles gets his burst, but you think he's down and but then out of nowhere he can hit you with a flurry of strikes. And then AJ may just be one Styles splash away from victory. My lord, good night. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Heart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents. Offense, knee drop, cease. Well, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with a finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end. It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. It's this was about tag teams. For you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were found at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions. There was a lot on the line in the tag. Big Val did a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh, yes, look, it's 6-2. As we get let's lock in. Victory is all the horizon. Oh, no, Seth Rollins needs to roll now, right? Let's take it in the Kingsler. He fights his way free, but how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out? The WWE Universe is ecstatic to see Daniel Bryan back in action tonight. What love for Bryan has been constant ever since 2013 when he ascended to the main picture and formed the Yes Movement. Harsh impact. He gets it with a reversal. As Byron was discussing, the Yes Movement really is effective in getting under the skin of Triple H. So Bryan stays occupied up. And still the ring with fans, Triple H had no choice but to give Daniel Bryan a title opportunity. WrestleMania. It wasn't that easy. Old Bryan still had a heck of a mountain to climb. He needed to defeat Triple H in his Joe's opening match to earn the opportunity in the main event. He did that, and then the Randy Orton and Batista were going to take the champs. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is higher than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Super Woods and Big E and coming out. That was simply amazing. Look out. That can break bones, guys. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination. We're going to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team. AJ Styles may have it. This ball man, oh my, goes down hard. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Black. AJ Styles is setting up the phenomenal forearm. And he ended here. AJ Styles makes the cover. Seth Rollins in trouble. Architect in a world of hurt. Rollins has a taste. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic gear. The monster among men picks his opponent up. Roman slamming into the man. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Did you guys feel that too? And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the hellacious power sled. Incredible. Shoulders down, this could be it. In order to get the mere tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have continuity with a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tag. Wow. Finish the job. Beautiful technique. AJ is in big trouble now. On all cylinders. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. But a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag. They're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part. And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag. Whoa, he works his way out. A bit of a Houdini job right there. Well, it doesn't have the legacy of Raw and SmackDown. WWE jacked. Here we go. This one's over. Styles can beat Jay Styles. It's on a roll. It's hard to stop when he gets going like this. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Expect the strategy to work over the arm. It's a move coming up. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. Michael, that Jack back in 2002 is actually on WWE.com. During the match, Jonathan Coachman mentions how great a prospect AJ Styles was in the early 2000s. Back then, Coach was smarter than you. And don't forget Styles' opponent. He fought the Hurricane. There was no pushover back then. At that point, Hurricane had more experience, but Styles almost pulled off a win on Jack. Here it comes. He's got him. When AJ Styles entered the WWE, here he goes. Good thing. I almost wrote him off earlier. But now, can AJ Styles capitalize? They scored the point. He caught him slipping. Oh, missed the impact. And the steam. Corey brings up AJ who was following before coming to WWE. It is similar to how Styles walks through. Look at that. Submission moves. Oh, there it is. It's in. Look at that. That's when you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Oh, what impact. Of course, we all now Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the Rock family. This has been a war. Seth Rollins with the tag. When this guy's on, look at it. Seth Rollins set back. You know what's coming, Corey. Oh, active right off his feet. Yeah, no kidding. bad spot for him to be in here, guys. You got to do something to get back in this thing. Tough situation to be in right here. Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well. I'm trying to features clean off your face. So he's beginning to stumble a little. Okay, Slayer's wearing down. His hopes of winning this tag team after starting to window. He needs a breather in back way of it. If he can just make it to his corner and make the tag. But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match. Running out of time here. Oh, come on, get in there. Now inside the ring. He's getting what's his glory on. He makes the 10. That was a game changer right there, Michael. Look, here he goes. Knocked right off his feet. Looks like trouble here behind. Hellacious power slam. The train follow up here. One stop. Good. He's making a statement here with this attack. Well, AJ Styles is trying to get his opponent's head right here. That's the new way. But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. That's not even remotely comfortable looking. Nobody can show us the pace of a match. Not like this guy. Look out, down he goes. And he's not picked up. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's only their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. Takes them down in a major way, too. The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in. Unreal. Just wearing down the opponent. What a comeback. When you're from like AJ Styles, you have to show off. I would. Oh, the yes lock is stitched in. Is he? Oh, drop down the crossface. I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Things just went from back to back. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look. He ain't messing around. Oh, I can't believe this. He ain't playing here. I still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing actor. Yeah, I wouldn't put this. Look on. AJ Styles. He never did look. That may have been one of the most painful submission moves we've seen in a long time. These guys choose to stay together. They have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen. The action we've seen each and every year on Money in the Bank simply never ceases to amaze me. Probably with a big shoulder tackle. Big time tag team that's underway here. These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are. They're the stars of the ring. You know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me. Damn, this might be it. Oh my. Uh-oh. Toss into the turnbuckle. This tag team is just tremendous, working together, double teams. And it's about to get worse. Backhander finds a target. Stationary position, turns around. Whoa. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. We saw perhaps the greatest one-night performance in WrestleMania history when Daniel Bryan won in both the show. Such in time. Well, this is surprising, Byron. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there. Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's performance at WrestleMania 30, and those two boxes were not short of top competition. Bryan took on Triple H first, with the winner getting a main event slot. After defeating Triple H, he took on Randy Orton and Batista for the WWE Championship. In both matches, Bryan had the odds stacked against him. In fact, the main event often approximated a handicap match. However, the leader of the Yes Movement prevailed and left the grandest stage of them all with WWE's biggest prize. Right on the mark. When this guy's on, look, and he takes his partner in. Momentum has certainly here, Michael. Oh, what an hit. What a story. Oh, what an hit. He's always had the ability to take it up a notch. As you may remember, Tornado actually fired Braun Strowman back to January 2018. And guys, I can't help but wonder how different the WWE landscape is. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less. Look at Braun Strowman stalking him. And here's the monster. Oh, man, Corey, look at the hellacious power slam. He goes to on the top of Strowman's temporary firing. I could think of more than a few superstars who wished it stuck. Kane and the Bar immediately come to mind, considering what he did to them at the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, respectively. I don't disagree, Saxton, but let's be honest. The true highlight from Strowman's firing It's when he launched Michael Cole off the wrong stage like a long time. I think that wasn't it. John, look at it. He's almost there. There it is. The tag has been made. Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match with Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch to go off against welcoming committee members Natalia and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner. Tamina was in Natalia and Carmella's corner. Great tag team number two tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Zalia's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish glass kick that was on the tie get back. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh boy, he is rolling. Go! For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have AJ Styles is getting the phenomenal forearm. Here's his moment, Michael. He's shouting out for the win. What was that? What? Not going to do some serious damage. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, this is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's going to the pin. This could be into the ring window. And the shoulder gets up in time. Shit like it. Nobody controls the pace of the match. Not like this guy. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner locked up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of the man, this is not going to be good at all. Oh my gosh, from what heights? But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. And here's the monster along man, Corey. Look at the hellacious power slam. AJ's in big trouble now. You don't want to see your internist after a slam like that. AJ Styles will look reversal. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him. Breaker. We've seen some great tag team action over the years in WWE, and can attest that this is no different. Here comes a phenomenal. Styles rolls through. Back punches in. Sit still, ready to go. I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Whoa, wonderful. I think there are two teams that want to see square up against each other right now. This is amazing. With the tag is Seth Rollins. It's beginning to fade. Well, Rollins has put so much force in this man. He's playing well, maybe too much run to handle. You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, oh, here. Oh. Oh, it's crushing it. Both are what a super kick from the architect. This year is over. Spinning kick to the gut. Beautiful technique. It is in big trouble now. The cover. I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. Bonnie touches out of the round. Impact. Out to the cookie. Oh my goodness. It's terrible. He's so close to making it 10. And he takes his partner in. Well, that's a nice. He's shifting here by going. Oh boy, here. Yeah. That Sunflowers came down the park. Definitely hurt. He's looking at them. That's when you put an exclamation point on the end of a mask, guys. Really speed up. Is he doing this? What? Oh, that's the impact. The shoe might be on the other foot here. Look at that. Wallace fans have nothing to worry about here. He's making a statement here in this attack. I don't like the fly. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, bring it on. Working on it. Oh, it looks like he wants to do it all by himself. Yes, could be a couple. Back to the ball. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. It might be cliche, but it's still here. It ain't over until it's over. He wound him up and he's off the top. That has got to be it. Stationary position, turns around. Well, it's up. While going to the top, high risk. Look out! Oh. Will it be? He takes it to 10. Well, that's so AJ Styles. Bottom is always thinking. He knows he's in trouble. Seth Rollins coming in. This one's over, guys. He can't get here. He breaks up the turning 40. The match continues. Yeah. Oh boy, he is putting it all on the line. Seth Rollins is in. This is a time. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. You have to think a splash like that should end it here. Let's go to the pin. Two. Brazilian is that. This is amazing. When this guy's on, look at him. Now that got those shoulders on him. It's the shoulder block. What's it going to take? Oh man. Up the leg. Up. Dragon with connects. Look at him here. Is he done? tag team scene here in WWE. Somehow breaks free. Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here. Damn. So from 6 rounds. Oh, it's so impressive. Harris, the switch here to Braun Strowman. What? Somebody wound him up and he's on the run. You can't believe this one's over. Too quick for him there. Heavy hit this one's over. The last time I saw Strowman, he goes for the cover. Now let's take another look at these guys in action. Just about here. He's looking fun here. He goes slow. No doubt about it. This egg game, as you can see here. Here. When you bring such a high level of intensity to the back, what things are bound to happen to you? And that certainly lived up to the expectations of what you would see from you. Think about it. And what will be a tremendous career. Here comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one shot. Introducing first from Sydney, Australia, Peyton.
Back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. Imitating me. Unbelievable impersonation. He does great impression. Spot on by exactly. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. Student of Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her. Yeah, I can see her. Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus like that. The statistician for Titus. Whoa,
It is perfect. Oh, please. Oh, I didn't have a very first one.
Amanda with great competitor. Once upon a time, she was the ponytail of one Charlotte Flair. Yes, we're down to He leaves that it's fishing for Titus worldwide. There's no doubt Jazz Beauty. There's no doubt Jazz Sour, but she also is playing. He's a lead statistician and business consultant for Titus Worldwide. I got my hands on one of those statistics earlier today. Did you guys know that David Brooks has never lost a match on the same day that Bob attacked that day? Really? That's right. The May 3rd, over your last day. You're going to exactly. Number so dangerous.
And we are from Dallas, Texas. Ooh.
I gotta say, moves athleticism is nothing short of amazing. Why so fired up to be that? Overruled is a durable. This is a devastating, breathtaking, thinking the move in the business. Yeah, good. Worth so many things better. What an ovation! After you ready to admit the truth yet? That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division? You are delusional. Carmella is not. Oh, why? Why are you talking about feelings? So, what did you know anything about the entire life? See, you're just something Carmella as well. Why would not? It's unbelievable talent. Bella is money. At NXT TakeOver War Games, it looked as though Peyton Royce at the NXT Women's Championship within reach. But Byron, Ember Moon ultimately proved to be too much that night. We have to give Peyton Royce credit. She had to defeat Nikki Cross and Liv Morgan to earn the championship opportunity at TakeOver. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. What a stop! Good grief! Davio vicious and great. Look at the torque. Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billy Kay. Oh, nasty impact. Now that's not right. Somebody do something about that. She's taking out some heat. Nothing she can't fire back from now. I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. So I wouldn't be against the tag. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billy Kay beat to take home the heart of her. There were certainly some big names there. Talking about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. So you can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch up. A 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go after Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided with a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick and brought Jeff Hardy. Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Exchange, but the Hardys had other ideas. Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double count. What break the jaw? When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between. It's locked in. She got it. Look at this. She releases the hold. That's a little surprising. No, if Carmella hits, this one's over. This could end it in a hurry. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment, make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation as full belt, so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner. You have to see the right, Michael. What's the use of not able to get to them when you got to tag out the balls? Getting that separation is key in breaking any. Off the shoulders. The damage had, when you talk about great tag teams, we can go over to teams like the Tolos Club, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Black Junks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. The tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another. Tag game. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classics and good technique right there. The Princess of Staten Island has always been known for her unique brand of offense, but the code of silence takes that idea to a totally different level. She's on the defensive now. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though. Her opponent's finally showing signs of life here. For a moment there, I thought she was going to cruise to victory. The moonwalk and Bronco Buster just got another warmed up by forcing their opponents to tap out in the pain caused by the horrific code of silence submission. The code of silence sends excruciating pain through an opponent's neck and back. It's difficult for them to move, let alone breathe properly. Superstars to do the smart thing and submit before a serious injury occurs. Oh man, she's rolling now. Harsh impact. Taking off her feet now. And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that. Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched. How discreet pulling that drive, handstand, wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon. She is just so dominant. There it is. Now the question is, can Ember Moon finish? I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no win in it. Ember Moon is getting ready. She's certainly looking good now. Oh, there it is. Now the question is, can Ember Moon finish? Looks like she wants to win early. What an incredible tag team contact. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander. That's a little bit out of place. Man, this was great. Look how it goes. He left it all in the ring, and I expected nothing less. Well, that's a good way. These two girls think me saying that we should have a women's championship. He wanted to talk who did that better. But it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this one has in the weeks to come. Thanks for joining, guys.